Welcome to the 5th video in the Vmax series, where this time Copperajah Vmax is featured in ADP Zacian to give us more options with its large HP stat and the ability to deal more damage than Zacian. Let's get right into the video. In brief testing, this deck feels like the Copperajah, which is a 2-2 line, doesn't slow down the deck too much. ADP Zacian always looks like this, and they have about 4 or 5 flex slots where they either play a combo, they play this, or they play Disruption. And this is what we're going to try. Just because it's VMAX week, this 340 HP is the difference maker. So I've actually found this as kind of a mirror breaker. Zacians can knock each other out all day. They do 230 against a 220 HP. So they can just keep banging heads. You stick this thing, even if it's like the only thing on your board, and your opponent's Zacian, they cannot knock it out. But you can knock them out with G-Max Hammer. Or Dangerous Noise, and some additional damage counters from like a Vite Band or something. Let's get started. Yeah, I still want to go first. There's a variant of this deck that tries to combo Metal Saucer with Energy Switch and do that ADP attack turn 1, so they choose to go second. We do not, though. We want to draw a Metal Energy really bad. That is the wrong color. I think Quick Ball is Malolana away, but we don't really want to discard all of these resources. It's probably just ADP, if we're honest with ourselves. Alright, so this is a cool mode of the deck. Intrepid Sword. Look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Draw those cards, and if I find any Metal Energy there, attach them to Zacian. Didn't find a Metal Energy. Ready to draw 3 cards and end my turn? Seems fine. It does end your turn. Marnie will hopefully counteract the value they're getting from Welder. I think Razim messed around with a Prime build, but was not like meta. He was a very budget player at the time, and he streamed for a long time, but I haven't seen him in months. I think I checked in on him in like April, 2 years after I stopped. Time flies. Alright, our opponent shuffled our hand into our deck. Our hand was nuts. Our hand is still good, though. Wow, they're drawing hella cards. Opponent's doing it. Stadium, it's pretty good for them. It lets them search for fire energy. That's all the deck wants to do. And then Volcanion does what old Volcanion did, but better. They retreat here, they can attack with Volcanion and attach, I think it's 3 energy, because they're going second. Up next, Snorlax expanded. They decided to put an energy into Dene to make retreating easier. Yeah. All right, here we go. If we can't replace the Giant Herd, that's not the end of the world. Okay, we do have it still, so we're not SOL. So we swell their Hearth, gets rid of it. Air Balloon gives our Zacian the retreat we need. Quick Ball this Metal Energy. Probably just for a Rangaroo. Aurora Energy on Palkia to give it the metal it needs. And then we're going to discard Marnie. They're going to play down a lot of their hand every turn. That's just what their deck does. We'll retreat. And Metal Saucer onto Zacian. Alright, Ultra Creation, our attacks do 30 more damage, and we take an extra prize when we do attack. They're featuring a Cinderace V in a VMAX deck. We know that that damage output is really low, so I'm not super concerned. We played this same Cinderace in our Colossal deck, which is a double Typhlosions. 1 fighting energy from your discard, and 1 fire energy from your discard to your active, or to any Pokemon on the field. On your field. That has been the most successful deck in this series as of yet. Which is kind of funny. I didn't think it would be because it's a setup deck, but whatever. Honestly, I think this is the best deck for this series. I actually think it's correct to play Copperajah in these ADP decks now because it just breaks the mirror so well. smack us and that they got out of our stadium block. So this is a tough matchup in general just because we're metal and they're fire at odds for millennia, right? We're going to promote the Rankaroo, not the Zacian here, because we need to actually metal patch onto this guy to get the knockout. So we're going to Wisdom to see if we can get a patch off this. Patch actually wouldn't do it either. We need to discard metal energy still. Play Zacian. And research. Okay, so their Hearth is actually going to do well for us here, but we can't get out of the active spot very easy. Yeah, so we Hearth to discard the metal energy. And then we Metal Saucer the energy back. Zacian. We already Wisdomed. We could play another Zacian. I don't think it's going to be good. I don't really want to attach this water energy anywhere. It's possible it needs to go into this Elder Glass. Marnie's going to be good next turn, but it might turn out the other way if they play everything out. This Malalana also just switches us, which is nice. But we're going to go with Research. Usually you only play this when you need to, but it gives us a Retreater for next turn. Because we don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket if we can avoid it. And no metal energy. I think we were favored to hit a metal energy there, so that's a little disappointing. So if we got the metal energy that turn and killed this Heatran, we would have been sitting pretty. Our opponent would have really struggled protecting these two Denes from my onslaught of bosses orders coming up. Alright, that's probably a good game. It's likely that even if we come back here off of Marnie, their hand down, they can still return KO us just because they are a fire deck, and that is how weaknesses work. So we'll Metal Saucer to see if we can get lucky here. We need to draw another Metal Saucer and energy. Yeah, we gotta get pretty lucky. So we're gonna thin our deck out. Grab this. Yeah, I think we just Dead-A all this away. Energy, Metal Patch. Now or never. Never, it looks like. So Wisdom could technically get us a Metal Patch here. Unlikely. Yep. That's GG, dude. We didn't get it. Concede away. Alright, cool. We're gonna go first. We start ADP. Got a Zacian on the bench. Can't really ask for more. Boom. And Intrepid Sword. Draw all those cards. Go opponent. I think they can pretty reliably get 3 energy down, or what is equivalent to. They have 1 energy in the discard. They want 1 more. Okay, we've decided to go for Electrify instead. So they can use Electrify for free if they find their stadium. Alright, so they got their combo off for the most part here. They discard a yellow energy. They do. They already played it to Dene, so they're probably grabbing a PikaRom. Yup, and a Zorora. So they discard the Tapu Koko. Alright, go into the Raichu. They did not get Thunder Mountain, so they couldn't do the thing we talked about, the free Electrify. We'll play one more Zacian, I think. Attach Door active. Vip Band is actually pretty relevant. It lets Zacian one-shot them. Energy Spinner for a Metal Energy. And then we're going to Guzma Hala away the energy. So Metal Saucer has a target. We'll grab all of our stuff. So now we're set up. Chaotic Spell hopefully blocks their Thunder Mountain. And then an Air Balloon on the other Zacian. Allows it to retreat for free if needed. And then we'll Alter Creation. So I currently do 180 with Ultimate Ray, so I can't kill this. If I had a Boss's Orders, we could kill that. Our opponent's kind of stuck, too. Like, they've got energy on the board, which is great. That's all they really want. But they don't have, like, Boss's Orders or anything, and unless it's a good supporter as last card in their hand. But they didn't play a supporter last turn, so we're just going to bank on them having nothing. Attach the Aurora energy. And we're going to switch to this Zacian. Cat wants up, and I don't want him to have up. The Copperajah is, like, fairly relevant in this matchup. It's something that they can't one-shot, so that's nice. Just energy switch, energy switch. We might even want a Dedenne here if we look into our deck and we have another Vmax available. I think that's what we're going to do. So we are kind of all-inning here. Oop, 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 we fucked that up. Shit, we clicked on the wrong card. Because he can't attack with this water energy, but Raja can, I guess? Yuck. Okay. Can this kill it with 3? No. I'm gonna tell them that was an oops, I guess. My bad. I mean, we're not dead. Okay. Did we already retreat for the turn? We did. What is this? This? Metal Patch doesn't even do it here. Like, we switch and we go to Metal Patch on this. Yeah, we have to take a turn off here because we fucked up. My only reluctance to going out to Zacian is I want to Intrepid Sword this turn. If we were to hold the Metal Saucer and just Intrepid Sword with the bench one. I don't know, we hit. I wonder if they noticed what we did. I sure did. So now they're taking the lead instead of us taking the lead, right? So that's unfortunate. It's kind of a tough matchup. Oh, geez, he's all-inning here. He has 7 energy on the board. So his attack does 7 times 3, which is 210, 220 with Bolt Storm. So it's lethal. I think that's what he's going for. Maybe next turn, you will. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. All right. Him doubling down on the Bolt Hound is decent for us because now we just boss his orders and kill like his Raichu. Take 4 prizes. It takes 3 energy off the board, so his Bolt Hound no longer does damage. And then energy is kind of stuck here, so it makes it harder for him to do anything else. We're going to make our next prize really hard to take, and that's this Copperajah. Play a Rangaroo. Wisdom this Quick Ball. It's not a Copperajah. I'm going to Quick Ball this ADP. What that does, it shuffles the Quick Ball that was on top of my deck down deeper, so we're more likely to draw something else next turn. Put this balloon here for free retreater, and then we'll boss his orders up this guy. And smash. Oh, is it resistant? Oh no. Oh, not like this. We're messing up, chat. How are we still learning these things? I just can't get it through my head that this thing is resistant to ADP, to Zacian. So we should have killed the Zekrom. That would have taken 2 energies off the board. The Bolt Hound had a theoretical 180, 190 attack then, so it still would have been enough energy off the board to prevent him from return KOing. Yeah, we messed up. That Electro Power kills us. I don't have any way of doing 10 damage on the bench in this deck either. I don't play Zigzagoon in this variant, so that's tough. Play mistakes really hurt. Hold on, let's pause it here. Before you give up on this game, we're able to accrue some value, and spoilers, show off some of the strength of Copperajah Vmax. That's why it's still here in the highlight. Now, back to the game. It's one thing to get unlucky and like to be able to say you made the right plays regardless of variance. And he gets to knock us out with Bolton again. He's just a boss's orders on a Dedenne away from us losing. Wow. That was the great catcher for Dedenne. He just decided not to take. Okay. Pretty confident here, huh? That's dead, dude. But we have a chance. They're giving us a chance. We're gonna Wisdom first. If we Wisdom into the right card, we might not need him on me. That is not the right card. We are gonna deck thin with it though. Research sees 2 more cards and thins this Marnie away. Alright, we're gonna do research. We're gonna see more cards. I would love to shuffle that hand away, but the odds of him having a 3rd orders or a 2nd catcher are stupid low. Boom. Is he resistant? He's not. Some of these cards make sense, dude. Alright, big boy smash. Alright, so we do get to take 3 prizes here. because of ADP. We really threw this game, though. We should have killed the Zekrom. He shouldn't have been able to take a return KO. And we should have ended the game next turn with boss's orders. Now our opponent will show us if they have Elder Gloss. It doesn't look like it. They might still get it. Electro Power 1. So it's 230. Oh, boss's orders. He plays the third. Alright, 1-2 to play mistakes there. Yep. Yeah, you got it, dude. GG. I'm going to join a tournament with this deck. We'll put a little bit on the line. A lot of times this helps me focus in. We might be knocked out of the tournament, guys. I think we're playing against Blacephalon. We're going second, though, so we have a chance of popping off here. If we top deck an energy switch, we get to do a first turn attack. It could be a fire deck. It could be a dark deck. So Guzmahala. Discard these two. I think that they play like the Heat Stadium, so this prevents them from playing it, which is nice. And then we'll retreat and Metal Saucer to Zacian. And Enchantment Storm. Oh wow, we hit an energy. It's pretty lucky. Alright, their turns. No rare candy into the Incineroar though, so we should be good. Kinda sucks to discard this Saucer, but it's fine. Alright, there's the energy we needed. Right? It also heals the burn off of ADP. That's kind of like the tiebreaker in that decision. I'm not going to Dead-A yet, but we might Dead-A next turn. I just wanted to get rid of the Premier Ball because it's actually bad. So if they shuffle our hand into our deck, we don't have to draw the Premier Ball back. Yeah, I think we decided Blade here instead of ADP. We don't get 2 prizes, but it should slow them down quite a bit. It burns our active, but we have the balloons, so we have a free retreat. I mean, today's not been bad. It'll be fun. That's what we want, right? Have you ever sat in any of these chairs? This is the Titan from Secret Labs. Yeah, so our opponent didn't do anything. We just got burn damage with boss's orders. Retreat to heal off the burn. And then just altar creation. Okay, yeah, they're actually gonna put up a fight. Yikes. Do they have the Vmax? Because the Vmax actually kind of puts a stop on our plans. Unless we go broke next turn and get the Copperajah up with like a bunch of metal energy off of 2 more Metal Saucer. So this is game. I'm pretty sure they lose here. I'm gonna play out some supporters and stuff. I'm sorry, we're not gonna play out supporters because we don't want to shuffle our opponent into more cards. So this dies. I take 3 prizes instead of 2 now because of altar creation. That metal patch is good. Metal energy is good. The Dene is okay. So they kill us with this. We're 10 away from killing them with ADP. But if we get a switch card, we can kill them with Copperajah. So, should be fine. Metal Sasa? Oh, do we have a Malo on our discard? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Alright, Dedenne. Discard, draw 6. One of them is a supporter. There's the switch. That's GG. Energy switch. Move an energy here to Copperajah. We're still gonna Marnie though. See if we get the Vmax. Yes, we get the big smacks. Alright. G Max Hammer for the win. Big smack 'em. Oh, good. Round 1 of the tournament in the books. Ooh, it's probably ADP. Yuck. We have a lot of basic move on this deck, so it's weird to start Dene. Oh, it's this deck? The Dragonite accelerates energy, I'm pretty sure. So at least what we're going to go for. Play Palkia, put an energy on it. We discard literally anything in our hand. The energy switch, we need to draw again, so we can't discard that. We could probably discard this Guzma. And honestly, in this matchup, we might be okay with Ultra Creationing just for one effect. So if you Ultra Creation with just one energy, you do 30 more damage. You don't take an extra prize, but you do 30 more damage. All of their Pokemon are GXs and Vs, so we might not need the extra prize card to win this game. We're still going to go for it, but we might not need it. We're going to discard Guzma. Put an Air Balloon for Retreat on Dedenne, and then we're going to Marnie, and we see what we draw. Okay, so we did not hit anything. So we're going to Retreat, and I think we're just going to Ultra Creation for plus 30 damage. Yep, it's weird, but we're doing it. So all my Pokemon now do 30 more damage, but I do not have access to the second half of the ability, which increases knockout prizes by 1. This is a rare occurrence, but I think it's correct here. And they do 210 with Megaton whatever. Alright. So it kind of sucks because like we do extra 30 damage, but we need 2 more energy to do anything with this guy, so we're kind of like down in the dumps right now as far as what we have options to do. Like, it feels like we're just attack passing, but we're going to discard some cards here. Might just be dead. Your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution, kill them, basically, is what Dump Truck Press says. We are not an evolution, but I don't know what else to do. Okay, well that makes sense. We got both Auroras already. This is tough. We're going to play Chaotic Spell. It might be trying to shut off our abilities with this Alolan dude, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Alright, we're going to discard Air Balloon here. Because we have another switch card, we already have an Air Balloon on the field, and we need this Vet Band probably. Because this Vet Band lets us do 160s. I'm sorry, 190s, which is relevant math. Alright. I don't know what our opponent's doing. But we're not doing anything either. So, go. We're both bricked. We might be dead here. 4th energy. Nope, not dead yet. Okay, we're not bricking anymore. So yeah, let's attach this. We're going to switch to Dedenne because it's got free retreat, and we're going to shuffle our hand away so we can retreat to anything now. We're good. What's silly is like this kills his active, and we only take 1 prize, so it doesn't feel that good. So it almost feels like we should pass because we're letting his active out of the spot. And he's just going to come up and unload on us. And we don't get to attach anything. That doesn't feel good. I think I'm passing. Alright. Okay. I think our opponent's just actually playing Jank. Oh, it does. No. They're shuffling the Dragonair away to get Dragonite. Or just Thundurus? So are they scooping up their Dratini? They're not. I don't know what is going on. So currently we're doing 180 with Ultimate Ray. So we could just catch her the Morpeko and take 3 prizes. Or take 2 prizes here. But we still don't get any attachments off of Ultimate Ray, so that feels bad. So we're just gonna Marnie. Oof. My god. Attached to this guy. I don't think I want to Dedenne yet. I'm just gonna kill this thing. And tell them to do their worst, I guess. I don't know why this is stressing me out. We want to grab the water here, because Copperajah has a colorless requirement to attack, so the water fulfills that. But Zacian does not have a colorless, so the water doesn't help Zacian. So we want to use the water now, instead of later. Okay, how? Draw 3. He's going to smack us for a lot. We're going to retreat out of it and try to kill him. He could catch her. Oh no, he howled, so he can't catch her this turn. Alright, he uses GX attack, which draws him until he has 10 cards if he had another energy, but he doesn't. So, we just switch to this regardless. Oh, probably should have switched here for the free retreat. That was dumb. It's fine. Discard this, grab a Zacian. We're going to move this energy off of ADP. Our plan is never to attack with ADP again. Unless we need to. Like, it's going to sit there with 2 energy so it can attack. But Like the odds said, we were favored to find a Copperajah Vmax, so this knocks him out now. Up a second good attacker is always great. I'm tempted to keep drawing cards, but I don't think I have a reason to. So we're just gonna smack him for 270. We're gonna knock out and take 3 prizes because it's a tag team. Profs, research. There's the other water energy, so that's good to see. And the prof. So that water energy is efficient to use here on the ADP. And they scoop. I lost the flip. They get to pick. I'm going second. So they're Dragapult, it looks like. This is a matchup I needed to test, but I really don't need to test it with a free Dedenne on the field. That's upsetting. I need to do that. That would actually like cut down on like the stream rendering by a lot. The laptop does a decent job. It's mainly my network that's actually effed by it, but... Alright, we are against Dragapult. So this is a matchup I need to test. I have not played against it enough with this deck. So we're gonna grab a bunch of metal energy and basically discard all of them. I think we just grab 2. I don't think we get too greedy here. It's possible that we want to just like discard everything now. I don't want to discard this Copperajah. I think we're going to go Baroque next turn. See what they got. Because we really need this. This is how we win. This is part of the reason why we're testing this in the deck. ADP Zacian struggles against Dragapult, in my opinion. It can't... Why? I hate the disruption version of this deck. It's not good, dude. Alright, you're going to get killed. It's fine. I'm going to place Power Plant to turn off my abilities, but it's just not good against this version of ADP. GG Max Hammer with a Alter Creation from ADP allows you to one-shot Dragapult. This deck cannot one-shot Dragapult any other way, so it's pretty interesting. They get an energy here. We're kind of boned. He's going to do 130 to the active and 5 to Copperajah. Yep. Might be boned. They are using a lot of resources, though. Wow. Hello? Heart? Did he click no? Oh, I think that might have been what happened. Oh my god, he clicked no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, hello, Ryan. So I'm going to just discard everything. I really needed Alter Creation like now. Like yesterday. That will help. That will help. Wow, this hand is really strong. Energy. Metal Saucer. Here. Marnie. Energy switch? Jesus. If I get an actual switch, we just win? So we need a thinner deck. Should we Cherish Ball? Then we discard this Pokemon, get a different Pokemon. What Pokemon do we want? We want Zacian. And then we're gonna do this. It was not a switch card, so we can't get out of the active spot. We could have killed them, so we would have energy switched this to Dialga and Alter Creation in one turn, which would have been sweet. But we couldn't get out of active, so instead we're just gonna Intrepid Sword for the turn. There's our switch. 2 cards down, bro. They basically almost conceded the game to us, but it seems like they're better spirits and they're gonna try to play now. We still need Alter Creation to win this game, so. Oh, he stamped us to 6? That's interesting. Junie. Double energy. Here we go. We got a game, guys. I actually can't get out of active still, right? So K-Duck Swell makes it so they can't do things. Primate Wisdom. Yeah, because that wasn't the right card. So, do we have 2 in here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, this isn't an ideal game on either side of the board, evidently. Yeah, so not ideal. We didn't get to Alter Creation, but we're doing plenty of damage. So it does 100, which makes the Max Hammer attack next turn lethal. He gets to kill our Dedenne here. It's good for him. Takes 2 prizes that way. Doesn't get anywhere near killing our Copperajah though. I think we still want to put energy on Dialga Palkia. It allows us to Ultimate Ray and kill like a smaller Pokemon and get some energy out of the deck. Good for them. Okay, so Scoop Up's going to allow them to do more damage. Oh, yikes. Can they switch a Zigzag in here? They kill our Dedenne without attacking? Oh. Hope you enjoy the play-by-play, chat. I'm getting crushed. Our opponent did the unspeakable and misplayed their Dedenne by clicking no. But then they decided to crush us anyway. Yikes. Alright, so they take 2 prizes from the Dedenne. Oh, God. This is a close game, though. We might still win. It's just super close. Oh, no. Great catcher? Our other Dedenne? Oh. That was probably the best thing that our opponent could have done. That was the nut. Like, that was the nut draw. Another Copperajah? Is that even good? I don't think that's good. Energy. Discard this guy. Quick Ball. Discard that guy. Grab another Zacian. We're gonna do Primate Wisdom anyway. Alright. That's fine. Give him a knockout. So we get 3 prizes here. He's gonna struggle to kill our stuff, but he can totally get this still. It's a very close game. The second one. More Crushing Hammers, huh? Glad our opponent's unlucky, huh? So he actually needs a Stellar Witch for a way to get out of active here. He's favored to find it, but that's not it. I have an Air Balloon in hand. Oh, that's it. Jesus. Okay. Hi, Dragapult. Boss's orders. 130. Does not kill Zacian. Is my Malolana in my discard? It's not. Shoo. We want a Malolana to heal Zacian here. We'll Wisdom again here. That is not a Malolana. Because Malolana heals the Zacian. If he gets another attack off with his Dragapult, we lose. Do we have a Boss's Orders? We don't. If we had a Boss's Orders in our discard, we could go into Elder Glass with Quick Ball, use Elder Glass to get Boss's Orders from the discard, pull something else up, and just like 2-shot it. This Dragapult can just spread to the Zacian, so that's probably GG. I think that's a well played. We're gonna like give ourselves some outs here maybe, but I don't think I've got anything. Just going through my deck. We don't have any way of drawing cards without playing a supporter, and I don't have any way to heal without playing a supporter. There was no big charm in my deck, so I can't save it with Guzmahala. Was there anything I could have done here? I don't think there's a lot of point in putting thought into it, honestly. Like, it's just GG. That feels bad, but it was hella close. We both whiffed. I whiffed on the turn I should have Alter Creation, and I had to pass. He's got the game though. He just puts 5 damage counters on Zacian, and that's GG. So we're gonna nope right out of here. Got 1 ticket off the wheel that time. Can't complain. Cool. That was fun. So we got 2 Rebel Clash and then 2 random packs, and that's basically a pack here in itself with this 200p. Not bad. Okay, so this is ADP featuring a 2/2 line of Copperajah. I think you guys should go down to 2 Zacian in this deck to get some more room for some consistency cards. We ripped out a few times where we weren't able to, you know, get our Alter Creation off because of switch effects and Balloon not being as good as in Copperajah as it is on Zacian, and you know, starting Copperajah and then not being able to get to a switch effect. So you know, you might want that the 4th switch over the Zacian. A couple other kind of headaches we had. This deck plays 3 energy switch, so I think in just play style, we could have more aggressively gone second. We didn't win a lot of coin flips, actually. I think I only got to pick like 3 out of 12 games who went first, which I'm fine with. This deck is fine going first or second. But I did pick going first all 3 of those times, so I probably should have picked going second with the 3 energy switch. It's possible cutting the 1 Zacian and then cutting a reset stamp, which I know is some people think is crazy. It would allow you to play a 4th energy switch as well, so you're just way more consistent in the deck. But this deck is great. We went 500, we went 6-6. That includes a tournament for 3 of those games where we went 2-1 in the tournament, and we lost in the finals of Dragapult. Close game where we both whiffed once, and they just got up on me. They killed 2 Dedenes. We started Dedenne that game too, which was unfortunate. But yeah, that's Copperajah Vmax, and I think it is almost a necessary include in the meta version of this deck. A lot of people think it's trash or it's not worth it. It breaks the mirror with 340 HP. Can't ask for more. Thanks for watching the 5th episode of the Vmax series, featuring Copperajah Vmax, paired with ADP and Zacian. Since the release of Darkness Ablaze, the meta build of ADP has pushed deeper into turn 1 builds with the inclusion of Turbo Patch. I've adjusted this build since to continue leveraging Copperajah, tapered down to 1-1 Copperajah, dropped a Dedenne, and changed the trainer count to include Turbo Patches and a Zamazenta V. Copperajah still feels clutch in the mirror match, wherein if you only set up ADP and Raja, the opponent struggles to trade off with you. This also comes up versus Eternatus and other VMAXs who struggle to one-shot Raja. Zamazenta only continues to get better as more VMAX Pokemon are printed and has frequently given me the time off I need to come back versus Dragapult, Eternatus, or Centiskorch, while still being able to attack. Again, thanks for watching. Like the video to support the channel, subscribe for the rest of my content, and stay tuned for the next episode in the VMAX series as we dive into Darkness Ablaze with Eternatus, Centiskorch, and Salamence on deck.